Italians, to the Germans, to the French, those in the UK, and to the Australians. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Your voice was heard. It had an impact, and it had an impact, I think, for the first time. I think there may have become, I think two things may have happened. One is a cultural shift here in Texas, where there is actually a willingness or a desire to be part of the international community. And secondly, I've seen the international community come together with Texans in an organized and effective way to save Kenneth Foster. The governor's office called me just after I left the office. It was about, what happened this morning was I did not get a call. I called the board because I hadn't heard the vote, so they couldn't tell me. So I decided that I would physically find somebody. So I walked to the governor's office, and on my way there, I got the call that the board had made its recommendation. So I was about 30 seconds away at that point from the governor's office. I went in, I found the governor's point people, and I told them, I begged them to beg the governor to make his decision swiftly, because there were so many people who were on edge. There's the family members and everyone. And it was actually when I was crossing Lavaca here that the governor's office called me and told me the governor signed, his sentence has been commuted to life.
Have you talked to Kenneth?
No, I've tried this whole day. It's a long story, but we have traded calls, and I've tracked him from Polunsky to the Walls unit, back to the Polunsky unit, and now he's headed to some new unit. So he and I will have many hours of conversation down the road. I think all the letters cumulatively had an impact, from Desmond Tutu to President Carter to some of the top people in the French government, lighting up the Colosseum in Rome. It all had an impact. You bet.
They said death, we said no. Now the law party says got to go. They said death, we said no. Now the law party says got to go. They said death, we said no. Now the law